Okay. We're ready to rock and roll. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Right. Let's go back to farm and get what do I need? I need the header, don't I? Hi guys, how are we doing? We're on Farm Sim today. We're back on RIverview by Roy. Basically what I was is the wife graduated, so we've gone from a big American farm where it's very easy to get around to kind of like a medium farm where it's kind of not so easy to get around. So yeah, when she next is available to come on, we'll try her out on it and see how she goes, basically. So in the meantime, I suppose what I should do is get you on the live screen. So I'm not actually doing this. I've got the AI doing this and chopping the grass for me. Doing a pretty good job by all accounts. And yeah, I'm just going to move him on to the next field. I'm going to TED it, and then follow him from field to field to field, TEDing. I do have 4 grass fields to do. They're not going to take me long. Maybe the first hour stream, and then yeah, we'll if anybody's got any contract things to get in for stream, you should be able to do so after that. All right. Right, we're going to try and echo the what the mower did, and then we'll let's just get on that. Let's go steering angle. Yeah, we'll probably no middle. Okay. That's weird. Ah, there we go. If I do that now. Oh, okay, that's not too. Anyways. What we'll do is we'll do the inner track first. Now we'll see how we go. Anyway, good afternoon, guys. How are we doing? Yeah. We've had a really good week. If you've missed what's been happening during the week, Roadcraft is out. We've been on it quite a bit. There's a little bit of jitter going on, and I think I know what the problem is. I think it's just where there was a video update, and I haven't been on the game since, because obviously Roadcraft come out, and yeah, we've been kind of playing that a lot. When I say a lot, it's kind of like how SnowRunner was in the beginning. It's very, very addictive. The only thing I'm going to add to that is if you are playing Roadcraft with people, but you still want to play your own game, make sure when you come out, when it says, do you want to save the multiplayer data? No. If you want to keep your own data, always say no. Otherwise, it will just overwrite your own game. But anyway, so we're on Farm Sim today, guys, as the title suggested. You know, the wife has graduated from a big open American farm onto a slightly smaller UK-based farm, slightly, you know, smaller roads, smaller fields. In a way, it'll be kind of good for us because then she can get through one contract or whatever we're doing, move on to the next one, try something different instead of, you know, being constantly on one field for an hour or whatever, however long she can sit at the desk for. So yeah, it'll be good for her. Right, we're going to do that last. What we are going to do is quickly swing around and get that line. That's why we've chosen to do the outer headland last. Like I say, a little bit jittery, and yeah, it's probably, like I say, it's probably because there was a NVIDIA update and we haven't played this in a while. I've got to be honest. So it probably will be for the first 20 minutes, half an hour or so of moving around, and then it should gradually get better when obviously the shader cache fills up with the right shaders that are in. So this is not completely the save we had before. I've took a few things out, I've made a few things less, so we've not got all the equipment, although the equipment that we do have is decent and probably won't need upgrading. But we do need like vegetable harvesters and stuff like that, so there's something to work up to. And like I say, this is kind of like the next step of evolution for the wife to kind of come in and learn. And I think we might have missed a bit there. We'll have to have a look in a minute before we leave the field. Finally shaved, don't I? I'll have one later. Just starting to get itchy. So yeah. Normally when it does that, it's time to have a scrape. Oh, this is really... Wonder whether it might be worth us a quick save and restart. Not that that'll fill the cache faster. We might have to just grin and bear this for a little while. Right, so we're going to start from the top corner here now, because yeah, we're got the AI doing that. If he's not finished that field, we're not going to move into it until he's done, because we're going to catch up really, really easy with the equipment I have. So I might just bring the windrow over. I've got not a fan windrow. I've chosen to have one of these flat ones, but it still does either side or middle. Right, if this squares off, I don't know what to do with this. If it squares off, because I don't want to chuck the Ted behind me out of the field. One of the things I hate is losing. Why did we? Yeah, we lost. Yeah, we certainly didn't hit that corner very well, and we've still got a bit there to grab. Right, just get this down here, and then we'll try and get around the outside again. That's chucked out of the field pounds, but we'll try and pick it up with the windrow. And hopefully when we come to bale it, because we're actually going to bale it, we got bale sheds, so when we come to bale it, which will mean, guys, if you've got the legacy manual baling, yeah, it will take me ages, but we'll get it done if you manage, if you do it. When we get to the top corner, I just want to like whip around the field and check that we're done. I think we're done. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just gonna whack this thing. Come on, fold up. There. Detach is not allowed. Detach is allowed. I want to detach it. Right, let's just quickly run around the field. Make sure. Oh, we did. Oh, hang on now. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's an uncut bit there. We'll have to grab that and then TED that. But yeah, this looks all right. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that Tedder did a good job. I've had it before in other farm sim games where a certain header or certain Tedder like just skipped up. I'm gonna borrow you in a second, dude. Just to do that blip at the end because I'm picky when it comes to grass. Come here. I'll do. Just go back over that with Tedder and then we're good. You'll probably want to recheck that. Right, I just want to jump in this and re-go back over what I've just done. And we're good. And then I'll run back to the farm and get the windrow. To be honest, I can just jump in another tractor and get the windrow, but... I'll do. I don't need to go so far back, it's only that little line. Hey Chris, how you doing, lady? You're okay? That's good. And Star, is he good, or you like, you know, give him a kick in the nuts for getting you to make the tea? Right, so like I said, oh yeah, the nobbeliness has stopped now. So yeah, here's my windrow. It's the straight one, not the fan version, the Anderson. I like using this one. I mean, it's a bit far back, but at least what you get from using it is a definite place where it's windrowing. When the fans are doing its thing, yeah, you sort of get an outer line and an inner track, and it goes into one row. But yeah, at least this is all kind of in one line. Oops. Like I say, yeah, we're back on this because like I say, the wife has graduated off the American farm where we sort of just test her on driving the things around and that. See there, George? Mm-hmm. Maybe. Right. What are you doing, dude? You well? We want that. Like that. And we can actually do proper stuff. You're grand? That's good, dude. I gotta admit, I had mixed emotions of coming on here this morning. Well, this afternoon, I really didn't want to come off a freaking roadcraft. But, I'm a kind of variety streamer and I gotta give variety. Just making sure freaking get turned off. So we're actually doing it like you're supposed to do it, guys. We are trying to do more and more when I farm now of working inside to outside. Like I say, we're just trying to do it how you're kind of supposed to do it a bit more. Yeah, we're using a couple of cheaty items, but the actual farming in the fields are going to happen, like I say, like it's kind of supposed to do it. That way, when it comes to sitting beside the wife and telling her how to do it, at least she'll know kind of properly. So I kind of got to retrain myself out of the bad habits. And at some point, the idea is once she gets the gear, when I say the gear, the wheel and the stream deck back and maybe a farm sim stick, the idea is that I've actually got to do the, she will be part of the stream. That's the idea. So she'll become part of the stream when we're sort of working the farm together. If she's able, obviously. And then, you can, even though she knows nothing about farming, you'll hear her moan at me. But yeah, I like this row. I don't know what it is about it. I just like it. Although it is missing bits here. I don't know why. Missed a little bit there. But I'll pick that up with the pick it up with the baler. Well. Is your sat bar right beside your porter or something? There's no way you're sat. No comment? Yes, she is then. Says it all. Fucking says it all. I'm hoping that when we get to do the 2 headlands, it'll pick most of this up. Most of the little bits either in that the windrow's missing in between, because it seems to do all right. I get like down to the end and then it misses a little bit. I mean, this split here, that was kind of me being slow on the change of lines. But like I say, I can pick that up with the baler. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see me do this manually, the whole 4 fields. Well, no, it's just a field, isn't it? But if you want to see me do it manually, there is a Streamloots card that says do it manually, so no auto load on the trailer or anything like that. You know, get a telehandler out and pick the bales up. It's not that I can't do it, because I can, it just takes me a little bit longer. So we've actually got 4 fields to do. So while I'm waiting for the Macdon to finish its mowing, which I need to check before I take it to the next field. In fact, I know for a fact it's going to miss bits in the next field. I need to go around with the smoother before it cuts it. Do it manually in 25. No one deserves that torture. Occasionally, just occasionally, I like to do it right. You know what I mean? Instead of using mods and cheating, and other such stuff. Occasionally, it's nice to do it how it's supposed to be done. Just occasionally. And don't forget, guys, stream Icon City. If you got a Stream Deck, Loop Deck, or touch portal device, yeah, check out Icon City, and don't forget to use my code at checkout, which is MAD, MAD, all caps. Get yourself 10% off. They've already got the roadcraft buttons, and the roadcraft buttons that they have, you literally don't need to use a controller, use a steering wheel, even though steering wheel's not a thing yet in roadcraft, but you know what I mean, keyboard and mouse. You can literally use the Icon City buttons, and I think the roadcraft ones are like £7, and you know, 10% off that is what, 70 pence, but it's something, you know. Can't wait for some of the things that are coming out from the new DOC. There's a couple of interesting bits of equipment that I think maybe, again, can't remember. Again, can remember SnowRunner at launch was terrible on wheel. No, it wasn't terrible. I mean, to be honest, it's virtually never changed on wheel when I was playing it. I mean, I started playing SnowRunner on console, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, the wheel I had at the time was a G920 with a gear shifter, and literally I could use my gear shifter on it, no problem. And the same little glitch happens, or happened back then, it still happens now, where just every so often, like every 20 minutes or so, if you haven't lifted your foot off that throttle, the game thinks you're asleep. So it turns your truck off, no matter what you're doing. But I've never had a problem with the wheel. I mean, like I say, I was playing console first off, so you know, I don't think it's changed. But at the moment, Roadcraft has a few wheels that will work, but not the Moser wheels, or like Fanatec wheels and stuff like that. It's mainly, I think it's mainly Logitech and Thrustmasters. They've kind of left out the direct drive world on that one at the moment. And yes, if they had the the thing, so I could play it on my Moser. Would I do it on Roadcraft? Yeah, damn right I would. I mean, I do it on SnowRunner. You know, I play with my Moser on SnowRunner, and any crane bits and stuff, I just switch to controller. Yeah, I mean, the inputs are a bit weird where where you can't input two things at once. So you can't input from the wheel and then the controller at the same time. But you kind of get used to it and work it out yourself of what needs doing. So if it gets a bit jittery, guys, I haven't played this since the last NVIDIA update. So if it gets a bit every so often, that's just the cache updating. I like I say, I was really torn not to go on Roadcraft again today. But like I say, I want to give variety. I don't want to just like give you Roadcraft for the next 3 weeks. Because I could very easily just Roadcraft, but I think you guys get bored with it. I know at launch it had a limited wheel support. Yeah. On demo, demo was even worse. Demo only had like one wheel or two wheels that were you could use with Roadcraft. But now, like I say, they've opened it up to most. I'm going to call them low-end wheels. So your cog driven, your belt driven, most of them will work in Roadcraft already. Oh, you meant SnowRunner, okay. Fireball. Like I say, I've got 2 sheds for these to go in. I say for these to go in. I've got one for hay and one for straw. I'm just not too sure whether they're too close together. Because I know in this game already, if you have 2 bale sheds really close together, they can kind of share capacity. So I don't really want to, yeah, in a way, maybe I should move one a little bit further away. The trouble is, how far is it far enough away? That's the downside. Maybe mass-sewed wheels is a better way of describing it. DD is more niche market. Not anymore. With how cheap DD wheels are becoming, I don't think they are a niche market just for racing. I mean, you take it, Moser now do an R3 wheel for 300 quid. That's literally more. No, it's less than when they brought out the Thrustmaster T300. In fact, I think the Thrustmaster T300 is still more expensive to buy brand new than the R3 from Moser. So yeah, I don't think it's such a niche market anymore. Why? Why is it left half a row? What the fuck? Oh, okay. It's the inner track of that one. Okay, and it's. Oh, hang on. No, get off. Get off. We're on the headlands already. I want to kind of start it up here to get on the track. I want to start from there and then start it down on here. Yeah, I don't think it's such a niche market anymore because, like I say, how cheap some of the DD wheels are nowadays. So the Thrustmasters at GT2, I forget what it's called, but it's the one above the T300. I think that one's still £500, and it's not even a direct drive wheel. You know, which begs the question: you still purchasing it? because any DD wheel is going to be better. And that, I mean, I know I'm a Moser partner and I should really be pushing Moser all the time. But, you know, literally, if you have any DD wheel, it will be above that Thrustmaster. I forget what it's called, GT2 thingy 2. Like I said, it's the one above the T300 GTRS. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I had a Thrustmaster, I absolutely loved it. You know, couldn't go wrong. For the bang for the buck, it was the best on the market for. I suppose second-hand price is less than $250, going back 12 months or more when I kind of had one. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's about, what's it? Still 500 quid, something like that, brand new. And it's not even a direct drive. Who is going to buy that? Like I say, when you get a Fanatec or a Moser with 5 nanometers of torque, that's going to feel a lot better than that thing. Without a doubt. I mean, I think what is it? Is it a combine motor? So cog and belt, which is why it's kind of, you know, kind of nice. Basically a G923, but the G923 is more cog than belt, whereas that one there is more belt than cog. Right from Thrustmaster, £700. £700 for a wheel that's not a direct drive? Really? Again, who's going to buy it? Literally, soon as like kind of people like Moser and Fanatec went ultra super cheap, literally they should have just gave up on that one. That's the way I feel about it. £700 direct fucking, and it, like I say, it's not even a direct drive wheel. Fucking stupid, isn't it? That's just stupid. I mean, it's just like these Hori wheels. I mean, don't get me wrong, for what you get in the bundle, if you're just playing that game, i.e. farming or trucking, you know, I believe they've come down to like $350 now, aren't they, so the Hori packet. So that's not a bad price, considering what you get in the bundle. And I've spoken to people who've used them, and apparently they're really good. I've not used them, so I can't comment. But from the write-up, what I will say is from the write-up, they're cog-driven, which begs the question: are they really worth the price tag? And my thoughts on this a few months ago were quite strong, and I was saying no. But considering the functionality you get from kind of having the extra buttons and stuff, you know, maybe, you know, it's gone from a definite no to kind of a maybe. You know, maybe it's worth the money. I mean, like I say, I know some people that have got them that are really, really happy. Yeah, I looked at the Hori truck and wheel, but just for ATS or ETS, yeah, that's the thing. If you're just playing the one game, ATS or ETS, and you get the truck and wheel, lovely. If you're just playing farming, you know, the farming kit. I know people who are loving the farming kit because that's all they play, and they love it. That's great. But you sort of bang to those games with those sort of wheels. It's the same with who's recently made one. Stealth, is it? The guys from Stealth have made a trucking wheel. But again, you're stuck to trucking. You know? And at the time that Hori came out, those kits were like £500. And I said to somebody then, because they were like, well, I'm getting a Hori. And I was like, why? I looked at the price, it was £500. I went, why don't you get this, 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 and this, and then you can play all games? You know? So I think I suggested an R3 with a Stream Deck, with a... Was that out? I don't think that was out. No, it was the wheel with a Stream Deck with a shifter. For cheaper than what they were going to buy their Hori wheel. And, you know, they weren't locked to having to play one game. But, you know, the prices come down. And like I say, if you're into just those games, maybe that's your get, maybe that's your deal. Right, let's have a quick look around here before I send this dude on to the next field. Normally, if this guy misses anything, it's normally on the headlands. So I just want to check the headlands, and then I'll go in and TED it. I mean, I still got this field down here to do, which is mine. I might at some point, just put a little cut through. To be honest, let's have a look at it now. Yeah, I'm going to put a little cut through in between the two fields, so I don't have to go out onto the road. Although I am going to do the other field first. What is it? 3. Where are you? Come on, where are you? There it is. Boosh. That's something that Roy's added to his farms, guys. So in these hedges, there's sort of like posts, if I can find one. There's posts now. And what you do is you get your chainsaw out and you just... You can just make the top of the post out. There's posts now, and you can make holes in your hedges. Roy's... just before... I mean, Mapo hasn't come out, but just before he put Mapo out for trials, he put that in. And yeah, it's a cracking addition. So I'm going to leave that hoe there this time, and I'm not going to use it. But I've already decided in my mind of which way I'm doing it. But next time we'll go through that hedge, and yeah. Right, before I cut this field, I just need to go around the edge with a smoother, because I know from when I was doing the testing of this and my Zero to Hero sessions that this field is knackered. Well, I say knackered, the edges are a little bit like ridged, and it doesn't cut properly. So let's go to construction, smooth or soften. Let's have that open. Let's have that open a bit. Right. I'm just going to slowly go around the field. Just want to do the edges. Otherwise, what you'll get is missed patches if I don't do this. It's only this field I've had a problem with in previous experience. And although Roy might have fixed it, I just want to make sure before I start cutting. Missed or Matt's pissed? No. Right, let's start the AI off on this one, and then we'll go back to doing the TED. Anyway, hey Smiler, how you doing, bro? Do. Oh, afternoon and not bad. Knob. So guys, yes, if you missed the intro, guys, we are back on Riverview. Kind of the wife graduated from the American farm that we were on. It was a bit too open, and yeah, she got used to it very, very quickly. So we're now on Riverview. Strictly speaking, yeah, it's a tighter farm, and there'll be more for her to do as well, because obviously more fields and stuff. Hey Tav, how you doing? I know trucking was a blast. I was over there watching you. Thank you very much for the raid, my dude. Hey Wendy, how you doing? It's PGB. There they are. How people's how we doing? So yeah, we're back on Riverview, guys. Basically, the wife's graduated to a smaller farm. Some more stuff for her to do and learn. When I say some more stuff for her to do and learn, what I actually mean is she'll have more to do because obviously the fields are smaller. So hopefully when we get some equipment to be able to join in stream, you'll hear in the background while we're doing it. And it was that. Little Rascal, thank you very much. We're also trying to do inside to out on the fields, just to train ourselves when the wife wants to learn. Kind of this is the way to farm, because she wants to kind of learn properly. She doesn't want to learn my little cheaty ways or whatever. Have raid in the bus wanker. Damn, you're harsh today. I've streamed, just started, dude. 40 minutes ago, but just started. But yeah, it's been going all right. Little bit of render buff. Because I haven't been on this game since NVIDIA updated last. So there's a little bit of jittering going on from the cache filling up again. I don't blame her not learning your ways. Well, to be honest, blame the community. I've learned everything I know off the community. Oh, I'm not going to get into that one. Bugger, thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, she's already told me, you know, when we get into stuff properly, she wants to kind of learn properly. So, you know, to learn properly, obviously inside to out on the fields, all the field work. When precision farming starts properly, when I say starts properly, I mean works properly. Obviously, there'll be a lot more learning to go then, because I'll definitely be using precision farming. Obviously, the community, when obviously it's out and working properly, the community farms will have precision farming on. In some ways, precision farming can be a help. You know, can be a hindrance as well. Because obviously it takes more to kind of set up your fields and stuff, and then, you know, rescanning and such. But once you've done all that, once you've actually done all that, you know, on lime and stuff, you start saving money. Whereas, you know, if the bit of the land that you're spraying, you've censored it so you don't need to do that bit, it doesn't spray there, so you save money on your fertilizer, your lime, your liquid for, you know, you start saving money then. So yeah, I know I'm gonna have it in once it's working. Fuck me, that was only a shout out. Jeez, Peachy. Oh, don't shut that old fucker out. Nah, I think it's all right. See, fucking burps, doesn't he, dickhead? Right, my lovely, be lurking as I'm getting ready for the big man's football presentation. GG's. Fucking GG's. That's great to hear. I know I don't look like it, but back in the day when I was at school, I was a right freaking sports person. I know that's hard to believe for most of you, but, you know, I really was good at sport. Football, cricket, not rugby, I hated rugby. Track events, long distance running. That was my specialty, long distance, 1,500 or 3,000 meters. But yeah, it's good to hear that he's done well. Right, that's that field done, so we can switch you off and get you out of there and put you over to the other field. So these 4 fields, I don't know when they became ready. I've just come in here today and they're ready. So, like I say, this is basically the new training farm for the wife. And I know that it's a stable farm as well, because it's out there on Mod Hub. Being part of the testing team certainly helped with that as well. Roy did a fantastic job with it. I think it's a great farm, and, you know, deserves all the recognition that it gets. I'm owed, and yes, not an owed fucker. No. You can't say you're owed, but you know, you're not that the other thing. Yes, you are. Mimi, how you doing, lady? It's like, Raid, where you been? Fucking the raid was half hour ago. So I went toilet and now I'm here. I only went to have a sandwich and now I'm totally somewhere different. Don't know. You was AFK. Oh, jeez. But anyways, guys, like Tav, I've been doing a bit with Dare Drop at the moment. And don't forget, guys, if you could, I need to put this on a button. Let me get the freaking thing. If you can support me on Dare Drop by going over and, you know, clicking the link that I'm about to drop for you, that would be much appreciated. I suppose the more recognition that I get, the more kind of like the more drops I can get involved in when they go active. Where the fuck's me code? Is it in there? No. Where the fuck is it? Hang on. I know where to find it. There it is. I need to put this on a button. So there's, guys. If you can, is it got this? Hang on, has it got that on the end? No, sorry, it's not that one. It's that one. Ignore the first one. The second one. But if you click that and just go through and support the channel, would be much appreciated. Even if you don't buy Roadcraft, which is that's associated with at the moment, you know, just click through to there. And like I say, the more recognition that people like me have, I know Az is doing it, kind of the more things we can sort of do for the community and give away some stuff if we complete the dares. So I did complete 2 dares on the first day, and I gave them away. It was an atomic theme song for Roadcraft and a digital art book or something and the winner of them was Kev. There were Steam key things. I don't know what they are, but you know, I did the dares and got the keys for them and gave them away, and that's basically what kind of happens for the dares. I will take more care looking at them next time, so hopefully we can get keys for like the game we're doing the dares for. So I happen to know that coming up very soon is the NFS 25 for the new DLC. So we're going to try and get involved in that, and hopefully if they're doing the keys for that DLC, hopefully we'll be able to do the dares from within quick succession, because you've got to get in quick. There's only X amount of keys available for the game, so you've got to really get in quick and get those dares done and get your videos in. And as long as the videos are in, I think they kind of got to give you the key for them by the time it closes. So as long as they're reviewing your code, then you know you can get your key. So you know it's a case of watch this space. If I do get a key for anything, then it will be a spontaneous giveaway if I'm playing that game. The monthly giveaways will still go ahead as planned, which will be every month in or around the 15th. But yeah, the dare drops ones will be as in when I do a dare and get the code for it, and then I'm playing the game again. So we're going to bale this hay in a minute, guys. Like I say, if you've got the Streamloops Legacy card for manual baling, of course, when we pick the bales up, it means bring the telehandler over here and doing it that way. Otherwise, I'll be using the universal thingy-majiggy to pick them up, because it's quicker. This shouldn't take me too long as well, guys, to do this. Maybe an hour, and we'll get these grass fields done. And then if you've got any Streamloops cards for any other contract, obviously look at the contracts before you play the card, and then you know you play the card, and we'll get that contract done. This will save you having to say play the card and then lose it. If when I go right, has anybody got any Streamloops contract cards to play? And then when you guys just go, right, let's have a look at the contracts page, and then you play. Oi, oi, Buzzwanker. Oi, oi, Z. How you doing, boy? I see your 2 messages, dude. I'll get to them after stream, bud. This has been kind of good today, guys. You know, I started today with a bit of roadcraft, and then I joined the guys for a bit of trucking, which getting the wheel out properly again felt absolutely amazing. Weird, but amazing. Right, that's just the headlands that side. And then keep going on the wheel to do this. Again, like I say, it's a little weird to be using the wheel again a little bit. Even though, you know, it's only been like 3 days since what were we doing 3 days ago? Racing, wasn't it? But yeah, we were on iRacing, GT 86 iRacing, in the rain. But even though we only you haven't used the wheel for like 3 days, it's still weird to have it out in front of me. Literally, while I've been playing roadcraft, I've taken the wheel off, it's been on the floor. Totally out of the way. You don't need it at the moment. I say at the moment because we're hoping over the next few weeks, we're hoping that we get like an upgrade an update, and we'll be able to use wheels on it. Or when I say use wheels on it, people with direct drive wheels can use their wheels on it. All right, fella. Just to check, you wanted 4 terabytes, yeah? To be honest, mate, it depending on the price. If it's cheaper to have like 2, whichever way, I'll leave it up to you. You know, end of the day, you're building it, and you know, as long as it's kind of where we said, it's good. So we are using the Mac on the cut, and yeah, it's over there buzzing around. So we're currently doing probably 2 fields to its 1, and we've got another 1 field to do, which is 26 right beside us. I've just cut a hole in the hedge, so the next time we're on these fields, I can go, but well, I don't know whether I needed to. Well, maybe I start on 26 and come into this one next time. But like I say, doing this farm as a learning farm for the wife, at least there's more things to do in quick succession. Whereas with the Michigan farm, what we quickly found out was because the fields were so big, he would have to sit here for like 2 hours maybe doing one of the bigger fields. And you know, at least on this one, there's only one field that is really that big, and it will take her that long if it's like root crop or something. So yeah, I took it under myself to sort of, as I'm a sort of tutor during this, to sort of pick a smaller farm. So it's not the old farm that I used to have, although it's still kind of the same farm area for the like the contract gear and the my personal bit of the farm. Same area as when I was doing the Zero to Hero challenge, but this is not Hero to Zero. This is just, come on, I do what I like. You know, I teach the wife how to do stuff, or explain her how to do stuff, not teach her how to do stuff, because obviously she's quite capable of using a wheel. You know, she's been on trucking. It was just the thing of having something on the back, although, you know, in trucking you kind of have something on the back 40 foot of fucking a trailer. But, you know, doing stuff like mowing and tedding and cultivating and stuff, it's difficult for some people. What is he gonna say? Okay, the stick on is 4 terabyte and is cheaper than 2.2 and cheaper than... Okay, no worries. Yeah, go that way. Yeah. Like I say, just, you know, list of where to buy the individual items, and then we'll just get them posted off to you. And like we were saying in chat, you know, just DM me when they're going to be on the way. I do like this cultivator, I really do. I like the fact that it's kind of just a line that you got to watch, you know, and it'll do end or middle. Yeah, I like it. The end-to-end ones, I kind of get confused to where to go. Although, you know, you can tell, you know, obviously you can just go, oh, GPS, this is what I'm doing. Or it already knows what you're doing. You just need to swap ends when you're kind of doing it, I suppose. But this is what I'm used to anyway. Well, I say what I'm used to. This is what I'm used to using in this. Damn, I need to confuse myself then. Right, so now we just got the headlands. So I want to start from over here, because this is where I'm going to go out the gate. And so I want to start from here. That'll do. Alright, where we go then? So like 2 little fields to go. I say little fields, 26 isn't so little. This one's actually, oh, hello. Oh, the one next door is kind of similar size to this. 23's and a more graded hill, more graded field. Right done then. It's all in The pick and message. All you needed is details are in the messages that you know when it's been ordered and when it's going to be delivered. 24 hours. Every 24 hours. Right. Yeah, like I said, Z, I think the wife's on about coming up to pick it up when it's ready. Wait, battered. That way. That one. That one. I know something, guys. When this gets done, it'll be a big upgrade in PC for me. Probably one of the best I've ever had. Yeah, whichever is easiest. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's going to be a big upgrade for me compared to what I'm already running. What would you say, Z? About twice the power, maybe? So yeah, should run streaming gaming like effortlessly almost. Was considering doing dual PC, but that's a whole different ball game. What GPU you got now? The one underneath yours, I think, mate. You've got a 5700, haven't you? I've got the 5600X. About 115% more power. But yeah, there we go. Okay, that's CPU, GPU, graphics. Yeah, so what have I got? I've got 4 sticks of 8, 36 megahertz, 3060 Ti, 5600X. So not a slow PC, but under some games it's just showing it's kind of a medium PC, and you know, to stream them as well. It sometimes struggles, you know, depending what game I'm trying to do. I mean, literally, I mean, I normally, I mean, if I'm playing an online game, I normally knock it down one setting off of high. But at the moment, to run some games, I think so. Yeah, because there was an 8 and it was a 16. I think it was the lower one. And the trouble is, it cost me an absolute fucking arm and a leg because it was during the chip crisis. I mean, literally, you can buy the same card now for almost a third of the price that I paid for the same card that I have. In fact, I'm almost, yeah, Windy's card, which is the 4060 Ti. He paid half as much for his than I paid for mine. Stupid, isn't it? Right, just got to wait for you. And I'll check your handiwork, but you seem to be doing fine. I mean, the last time I was on this farm, but this is like when it was unfinished, literally down these bits, up the top there, it was leaving low. Not too bad down here, but yeah. Right, just check the headlands. Because this is where it will make its like little bits that goes wrong. So we'll just quickly drive around the headlands. Yeah, it looks all right. I mean, it's normally that corner there if it's going to do it. But yeah, I think Roy's sort of fixed it. Yeah, we're good. Right, let's take this over to the next field. Next and the last field to cut, and then all we've got to do is bale all 4 fields and pick it up. But that won't take too long. That's the quick bit. Right, to get to this field, we've got to go down this way. I love using the MacDon, guys. Good little bit of kit. First time I used it for a contract. Wow. Yeah, I used it on a contract. What was it? A wheat field. I got what was it? 32. It was like a field that size there. I got like 42,000 pounds extra on the delivery of the wheat. Fucking, it was unreal. That was on what was it? Hoot and Pantai? When I was playing playing something on that. I think it was a zero here on that one too. So these last couple of months have been really nice, just slowing down a bit. I say slowing down a bit. I seem to have gone from sort of one contract, one like challenge to another. With the sort of zero to heroes, I went from Hoot and Pan side of this one. Like I say, I'm going to take a little break now. Just to enjoy. I say I'm going to say enjoy farming again, but enjoy farming how I feel like farming, not challenging, not just chilling like I do on the community farms. AM5, 12 core, 64 process, around 12. That it's full team red using hidden power behind each processor and graphics. Oh yes, mate. I want it now. Oh, I still want that now. Oh, might have to go get a new pair of shorts in a minute. Computer porn, I love it. Guys, we've now got Cool Kid on the radio. 50% more power on its own with the MD hidden power that turns it into 115. Increased power from what you're currently using. Wow. Holy crap. Hey, Kev, how you doing, dude? Contract? Not yet. I just got to get some grass foods done, mate. I should be finished within, I don't know, 40 minutes. Unless somebody plays the manual baling. 40 minutes, mate. 40 minutes. I know I said an hour ago, but let's go. Cool Kid on the radio. Or less than, oh, wow, holy shit. Depending on what case you choose. That one that you showed me. That one that you showed me with the, was it 7 case fans? That was an awesome price. Yeah, look, if it all fits in there, of course. Also, at the moment, guys, I'm just trying to break in what they call beach shoes for when we take the dog down the beach, so that when we like take her down there and walk her on the beach and in the water, kind of we can just sort of flip these off, kind of quickly wash off her feet and stuff, and straight back in our own shoes. They're kind of not shoes; they're kind of like socks. And my feet are freaking boiling. Hey, Seti, how you doing, brother? Guys, Seti isn't too far away. Isn't too far away from Ball and Chain. Oi, oi. Hello, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I mean, if you're all right, we're all right, innit? Guys, yes, indeed. A big shout out for Seti. He'll be back streaming. I think you're already back, aren't you, Seti? Very soon. Also, guys, he does a lot on his two YouTube channels. One, I think one he does just like farming on, and the other one he does his racing on. So keep a lookout for them. I check in every so often when I'm kind of doing nothing. Thank you, babe. 23-month subscription. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, my dear. So, babe, that PC from Zeno, less than 1,500 quid for what would be like a £4 PC. Oh, missed the corner there. Let's get that fucker. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay. Yeah, not on stream. Not on stream. We don't talk about things on stream. Same as you. One thing that you guys probably didn't know about me is when I used to do my discos and karaoke and stuff, the wife used to come with me. And no matter what sort of day we had, we never let it show. Constant professionals. I mean, literally, he was kind of my bodyguard. Here's first coming out. Yeah, anyways, he was literally my bodyguard one night. So what happened was, the guy I worked for, you had one of these old like UPS vans, like the big old fucking transit ones. And he painted it all yellow and had his signage on it and stuff like that. And I was coming out of the pub with equipment one time, and this lad tried starting on me. No reason. I didn't do fuck all to him. I think it was because his girlfriend didn't get on the thing or something. I'm like, well, the queue's the queue, mate. I'm not changing it for you, somebody else, or nobody. You know, if she didn't come up in the queue, she obviously didn't come in that quick. And while I was trying to explain it to him, I think the wife noticed that he was sort of like going to like crunching his fists. And he was only a little short lad, and I feel kind of sorry for him now. She grabs this lad out, picks him off his feet, slams him up against the van, says, leave my husband alone, and chucks him out in the middle of the street. With that, a copper passes by and goes, what the fuck's going on? So we explain the situation to them, and they take him off. It's because he wanted to sing when, yeah, we're packed out. Really? Hold the line, caller. I got a fast travel back to the house. Where's my house? There it is. Okay, Kev. Is it round this way? No, it's round the other way. 2 seconds. Right, it's an outfit, not... Right, but outfit. Where is it there? Right. So you have jeans and t-shirt. You have a cowboy outfit, woodworking outfit, horse riding outfit, whatever that is, winter outfit. A sheep shagging outfit, dungarees, beekeeper, dungarees, racing driver. Just tell me where to stop, Kev. There's more. You got a K1, class, brass, another one, another Strass, pen, Beekeeper. Fucking knob. Alright. What button is it to show thingy-majig? Is it that one? What button's third person? Anybody? Ah, there we go. There you go. Dickhead. You know what it is on controller. Controller's no good, mate. You got a freaking... Or was I supposed to confirm that? Oh, no, it's gone. I know something, Kev. If and when I get this upgrade, I might have a PC for sale. Sorry, I missed that comment due to ads. I said it if and when we and the wife discuss this upgrade, there might be a PC for sale. I'll do it for cheap for you as well. You know, Xeno's done me. It's going to do me a favor, so you know, to do somebody else a favor in the communities is what we do. Let's see first. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? I mean, it might take us a little bit longer than most people to do it, but it'll be alright. Very interested to see how things go first. Yeah, I know, man. I mean, I don't know what's currently in that one that you got and how much upgrading it will be kind of for you to upgrade a few settings. But, I mean, you know my settings. My settings are down in the About section in Twitch. And I run custom settings for Roadcraft to get it to run smooth. It just needs for me, I mean, people with big PCs probably don't notice it that much, but for me, it just needs a little bit of optimization to run perfect. And yeah, then it will be kind of perfect game. Whose is the better PC, yours or mine? Probably better question directed to Xeno. I think they're about the same. Yeah, I think they're about the same. On power wise, I think they're about the same because my processor probably beats yours, but your graphics card probably beats mine by a slight bit. So she has a i9900K i9 with 16 gigs of 3000 RAM. And I forget whether it's a 2080 Super or 2080 Ti. So I think they're kind of equal on power. Cool. Yeah, so it's hers is an i9 900. I think it's a K. Yeah, they are equal. Your processor's better, and her graphics cards are better. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it was like I thought. That's what I said, dear. You don't need an upgrade, but obviously, you know, just so you've got newer stuff, it's probably better off that you have mine. And she's better looking too. Fuck off, dickhead. What's my graphics card? Mine's a 3060 Ti. So mine's the newer, what do they call it, Ampere? Whereas yours is the old lot. So in certain titles, your graphics card will be better than mine on like the old titles, but on the newer titles where you kind of need a lot more stuff, the newer stuff, mine will be king. So stuff like Euro Truck, yours will be king, and for this, mine will be king. There you go. So yeah, babes, what do you think of the new farm that we got? Smaller fields. I mean, this field probably take you probably about an hour to do the whole field. And that's cut it, windrow it, ted it, put the bales away. Probably take you about an hour to do the whole lot, to do the whole field. So you get to learn about 5 things in one go. I mean, there's more character to this farm. There's a lot more undulations on the fields and stuff. This is one of the kind of maps that I was lucky enough to test for Cavalry Roy. To be honest, I've not heard from Roy about Mapo. That shouldn't be too far away. I'm going to go out on a limb. That shouldn't be too far away. Babes, you know, what the fuck do you want now? What do you want now? What a load of crap. You don't normally say, do you love me, and then not want something. I know you. I know something, babes. I'm currently wearing those beach shoes. She wants a cuddle. She can have one of them anytime she wants. Anytime she wants a cuddle, she can have it. Bastard. Hang on, peoples. This might take slightly longer, Kev. I don't think I can manage to stand a cook. Well, put the meat in the fridge. So I've got to go get that now. Jesus. Quickest way is to go this way. I've got my 2 meals which I can cook perfectly, and she knows this, and she does the rest. So I can cook absolutely perfectly a spaghetti bolognese or a Chinese stir fry. I can also do a tuna pasta bake, but you know, that's, and she does the rest. Can't burn a salad. We had a salad the other day. In fact, we had salad. What was it? We had 5 days of good sun, and we had salad 4 of those days. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. I can cook certain things, just the things I like. Everybody cooks fish fingers in the microwave, don't they? No, no. I don't burn beans. 3 minutes in the microwave. You don't burn them. Yeah, she burns beans. She's the one that burns the beans. I don't burn beans. And the only reason why she burns the beans is because obviously you've got like 3 minutes for the pan to heat up, and it only takes like a few minutes to cook them. But she'll go and watch a whole fucking half-hour program on TV. What the fuck? Oh shit. Yeah, okay. We need to do is it Control Tab X? Pro Shift X? Put the things down. Yeah. Open the line caller. That didn't go back to the shop. So I was setting the farm up the other day, and so the actual thing's gone down here. There. So we'll reset that again. There we go. That should be up here somewhere. There we go. The one thing I wish that we had, and it's part of VCA, and I don't know how far along the update for that mod is, but the one thing I used to love with VCA on SS22 was the auto look round. When you shoved it in reverse, if you were inside the cab, it automatically looked the other way. In reverse. And I love that. Lancashire Lamppost, how you doing, boy? That was strange. You were streaming when Tab was on and you raided him. Hey guys, how you doing? Lamppost, thank you for thinking of me. Welcome, raiders. Hey Lamppost, what are you up to? Oh, you're trucking. You're trucking. Hope I'm well. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. I think it's that way, not the other way. Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Got weeds in this field. Good, man? Good. The only downside, Beige, the only downside when we talk about this thing is it's going to delay your shit. Every night. Oh shit, I could have took a shortcut for that field. No, I don't want to do that because it teaches the wife bad habits if I take a shortcut for that field. Yeah, guys, absolutely loving Roadcraft. Sorry, was you talking to me? No. Talking about you. So yeah, absolutely loving Roadcraft, guys. And I've said it in my streams. I've said in his stream, if you play SnowRunner, you're going to enjoy it. If you play Construction Sim, you're going to enjoy it. But don't think them things are going to equivalent to what you're going to do and control in Roadcraft. I was kind of disappointed when I first started playing it, and I was like, this don't feel right, this don't handle right, blah, 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 blah. And it was because I was too much thinking it's SnowRunner, it's Construction Sim, and I was too into thinking that. You've got to think that it's got bits and pieces of both games, but it's at the end of the day, it's its own game. And then you'll have more fun playing it. Where the fuck was I to? Going back to watch Corey. Yeah, no worries. You do you. Get your little stool for the kitchen and that'll be all right, and they'll be all right in the air fryer, won't them? Put them in one of those paper trays, they'll be all right in the air fryer. 20 minutes. I think my feet's had enough of these freaking sand shoes. No. Oh, my feet are absolutely fucking roasting. Like, so I was testing out these sand shoes for when we go to the beach with the dog. Just so, you know, the transition between walking on the beach and actually getting in the car to go kind of faster. Because the dog's impatient. So literally, by the time we get in the car, it's like, the dog's like, come on, we got to drive, we got to go, we got to go, we got to go, we got to go. He loves being out in the car, that's why. Put them in the oven same time as the potatoes. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, because the potatoes take 45 minutes, are they? Those garlic and herb things. Garlic and herb, new roast potatoes. Yeah. Whoop. That didn't lock in again. Matt, you've got to frickin' start locking in, mate. And some beans in the microwave. Happy days. Looks like I'm cooking. Looks like I ain't getting on roadcraft for a bit. No, I was going to go, yeah, you got loads of time. You got 40 minutes while they're cooking. So there you go, guys. Now you know what I'm having for tea. What are you having? So I'm having minted lamb chops and kind of new sort of new potatoes, but they're like jackets with garlic and herbs and some beans. You only had lunch an hour ago, you fatty. Look, like I said in tab stream, Windy, fucking look in the mirror, innit? Calling me a fatty. Fucker. I'm cooking tonight, so I have to decide tonight's meals. We'll walk around the table and back again. Dick. Mini balls, thank you very much for your follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Funhouse. Had lunch at 12:45. Actually, oh, okay. Shake, shake it, shake it. Hey, Windy, do you think Cool Kid's going to have that 60 clicks song? Yeah, it was, well, I was still eating it then because I don't eat that quickly. But yeah, I went off, what was it, 12? Yeah, it was about 12 something, 45 when I actually blocked off for trucking. And I went to make it there, and it was only a sandwich. And I was actually munching a couple of packets of crisps to go along with it. At least I turned up. You had bacon at 11? Oh, you bastard. Yeah, we just ran out of bacon. To be honest, I got to go down to the supermarket at some point. Might go down on Monday. Although we do need bread. Don't need milk, but we do need bread. That's because I play and eat at the same time. Not all the time. I was actually eating and playing ball with a dog for most of the time between when they thought I was eating and yeah. Windy is the other person in soag that's got a very lovable dog. I say he's not the only one, of course. There's a few people with dogs, but his dog's also a little cutie. Did I see last comment? Sorry, mate. Did I see last comment? Hi, just a friendly. It's not mini balls. Hang on, I need to scroll up. Too many people yapping. It's mini bells, not okay. Did I read it wrong? It happens, dude. It happens. Oh yeah, it is. Mini balls sounds better. Mini bells. Thank you very much for your fun. This happens quite a lot, dude. Where I either read it wrong or get your name totally wrong. This happens a lot. They'll tell you. Wow, just wow. Well, if he's coming in, he's got to learn. Or could be she. I don't know. I could be calling him or her, or her him. Equally as bad. Yeah, there you go. I struggle with words. I struggle with speaking words, and yeah. It's me. Daisy's chilling on the settee right now. Mm-hmm. Well, Molly, I know what Molly's doing right now. Laying on my fucking pillow. That's what she's doing. No, she's not. You don't know everything? Whatever. That's what everyone says. Maybe I'll just change my damn name. Do you know what it is? Under certain colours, the I looks like an L. You know, the I for bell, under certain colours, doesn't look like an I, it looks like an A. But especially when you're looking at it from this distance at the height that the wordings are. But once I know what your name is, that's what you'll be called, though, don't worry. The mini bells. Mini bells, is that like baby bells? I just hope we're near above what Molly was doing. Mm-hmm. Well, probably a fucking sleep. She normally is this time of day. You know, we're both awake now. And she's woke us up normally. And then she's like, well, fuck you, boys. She's on your chest. Like, fuck you, boys, you know. I was awake when you guys were asleep, so fuck you. You can be awake while I'm asleep. But seriously thinking of renting her out to the police. I'm sure she thinks every parcel we get, there's a bomb in it. She wants to fucking check everything, like, with her nose. Stick it right in the fucking bag. Let's take us to the last field. I'll tell you what, Kev. Do you want me to show you the contract list? I'll take a little break from doing what I'm doing. My dog does that too. I think it's to see if we're still here. Can do. No worries. I'll show you the list, dude. Borg, how's it going? We'll just park you up outside here. It won't matter. It won't matter. Just park you there. Right. Look at chat when you look at chatty chat when you go in Discord. Okay, will do. So Kev, deadwood, fertilizing, harvesting. We've got all kinds of harvesting. Well, grain mainly. Got some hoeing. Got some mowing. Got some rock disposal. We've got some spraying. We've got some stone picking, heading, and wood transport. What are you going to throw at me? He's been waiting for this like 2 weeks. What was that? Fucking knew you'd pick that one. Absolutely fucking knew you'd pick that one. Rock removal up on field 4. Another stone picking. Rock removal at field. Oh, what? No. Oh, I don't even know how to get in there. Oh, you can't. I literally don't know how to get in there. Where the fuck is it? I think this is the road here. Oh my god. I think you go in from here. I wish Roy was here so he could tell me. I literally don't know how you get there. I don't know how you get there. Trying to learn how to get in. I mean, I know a way I can learn how to get in. I sort of walk back the other way. But like you say, we got to learn how to get there. Right, rock removal stuff. What's that? No, that's not that. I know where it is. It's here. No, that's too big. Let's nick one of these tractors here. Right. Time to learn, boy. Through the gate. Very funny smile. I literally have never been up to this rock removal. I mean, the only clue I got is it's at the top corner. And I know how to get there. I just don't know how to get up onto where the rock removal thing is. Right, here's my rock removal kit. Oh, also, guys, in the cow barns that you just passed, I have not got buffalo. I told you before, I am not doing buffalo again. Do you want to know how to do a PO? I know how to do a PO. If you want to do a poll on whether I'm going to find this first time or not, crack on, mate. But dude, wait till I fucking finish this one first, dickhead. You said do a fucking poll, you dumbass. This might take me a year to find this one. Gonna do a poll while I try and do this one. Yeah, okay. That might be the way up there. That might be the way up there. Next to 23. So guys, you just seen, well, if Kev's going to do a poll, there might be a poll up in a minute, but, so Kev, you've just seen the choices that there are for contracts. So just put them on the thing so people can vote. Can't do polls on mobiles, so I'll have to do it. Duh. Turn your PC on, dumbass. And he's going to go, I have got my PC on, dumbass. I can do it. Can you do it as a VIP? Or do I have to make you a mod, Windy? What do you want to say? Do I have to make you a mod for it to happen? So basically, the contracts I just shown, Windy, without this one, put them up as a poll. I think I might have to make you a mod in it. Wasn't watching. Oh, you can do it as VIP. Oh, right. So we had deadwood, fertilizing, some kind of harvesting, because they're all basically the same. Hoeing, mowing, spraying, stone picking, tedding, or wood transport. Just pulled it up. And I've gone the wrong way. And it'll be done right after this. If I can find the fucking thing. Cheers, buddy. I don't know why I just got lost on that field. I always take that shortcut. Thank you for doing the Poe and the God of Wind. The God of all that is Windy. Yeah. Up now. You said it too fast. I only record 3. Oh, the line caller. I missed a turn, and I think it's either next to 22 where I gotta go, or it's up here. And I think it could be next to 22 more than up here. Right, it's just above me. Okay, so I can't get there, so I think it was next to 22. I think it was next to 22, and I just got to pick my way through the tracks. Oh no, it's going to be in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, it's a Cavalier Roy map. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. I'm getting flashbacks now. You know when you guys fucked me up on Maypo a couple of months back? And literally I was doing a rock breaking contract like I am now. And you guys were spinning me around for like 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Cool Kid, for the shout out. If that was me, I didn't quite hear it, but it was me. We did nothing of the sort. Yeah, right. Not only did you not get involved, you got the wife to take part in the fucking pose, and she was killing herself. Don't you fucking act innocent to me, lady. Right, I think we're going up just here somewhere. I think we're going up here. Roy, can we have a few less trees in the next map? Fuck. I believe that was my rock contract. Where the fuck is that going? I don't know which way to go now. I want to go that way because that's the way it is, but I don't want to get stuck either. I know you were. I know you were. Yeah, go that way and get stuck. You wait until you're training, lovely. Mm-hmm. Did get you to do a fucking log delivery. Then see how fucking smart ass you are then. Trouble is, I know what'll happen. I'll end up doing the fucker. Deadwood. Cheers, peoples. Bastards. You guys really know how to torture somebody. It's a fucking Cavalry Roy map. They're not easy. Literally. The last time I did a Cavalry Roy one on this thing, I literally gave up because I was like an hour looking for one fucking tree. It's not that way, it's got to be that way. Got to be this way. I don't have a fucking clue where I am. I literally am following the outskirts of those fields to my left. Don't forget, guys, you can support me with Stream Loots, and if you're spending over €4, you can use the 10% off code. If you've already used it, you've already used it. Unfortunately, it's for individual people, not for continued use for one person. I can't do nothing. All I can do is press myself up against a tree. No, that doesn't sound right. Right, so they're around here somewhere. Okay, so let's see if we can turn this thing around. We'll get the breaker off of the trailer. No, do this right, Matt. Do this right to back up with a dolly trailer. What? Reversing with a dolly trailer, peoples. This is how it's done. And literally what I'm doing is watching the dolly with the steering wheel for the dolly. All I'm doing. And keeping that as straight as I can get. Colin, thank you for the green, mate. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. All right, let's go find some rocks, shall we? Right, so have a look round. Take them off. Will that drop that? There we go, that drops that. Beautiful. Right, switch you off. So not only does Kev put me in a fucking beekeeper outfit, which is makes me look totally ridiculous. Thank you. Right then. See if we can find some rocks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a rock there? Yeah, that's a rock there. The flag's hidden. Roy, your fucking thing's a pain in the ass. But I love you. I love this map though, dude. There's some things. There we go. It's one done. Oh, there's one over there. We get that though. That's out of the fucking circle. Got a flag on it, so it must be. Trouble is, that's only 2 rocks. It means there's 3 to go. And then we got to do some deadwood. Oh my god. There's one over there. Yeah, come on, 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 come on. Love the water impressions. We're going to really seriously fuck this thing up in a minute. Oh, there's another one. There. Is that another one, or is that not? No, that's not another one. Where the fuck are they? This could be another, like, walk around and fucking go grab it. Yeah, I'm loving the contract, mate. Absolutely loving it. Really. You guys can do this again sometime. Like, in about 20 years. Why are you in water? I'm looking for rocks, wheat farmer. I'm looking for rocks to crush. There's one. Some of you are going to go, you're out of the circle. I know I'm out of circle. Nearly all of them's been out of the circle so far. My neighbour went to the zoo yesterday. They brought back a kitty pushy, and Kitty does not like it at all. He keeps hissing at Oh yeah. Wonder if someone will make a mod. And then maybe. Right, one more. One more. Will we find it? Will we find it? It's not when will we find it. You notice I didn't say that. I said, will we find it? Right, I think it's up here in all these fucking trees. I get you're doing a rock removal, but why in the water? It's just where it is. See, here's what I think happens is obviously the modder goes, yeah, it's there, but ultimately where the stones appear is like completely random. It's going to be a hard one to find, I think. It's going to be a fucking hard one to find. Right, I think we're going to have to go walk about on this one, I think. Hey, so... Maybe the waders, Kev, would have been better for this one. How we doing? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. I'm just trying to find a rock. Trying to find a big rock with a red flag in it. Clever. Toss bag. And yes, I know I'm out of the circle too, but like I say, nearly every single one of these has been out of the circle. So we had one right here in these bushes. Oh, no. Thought I found it then. Thought I found it then. Flip one. Shouldn't be too far out the freaking circle like that. And then again. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. It's over there. So. Ooh. Kind of diagonally down. But it's not going to like this. So it's over here somewhere. Please don't break, because we can have it flood. Is that it there? Yeah, that's it there. Found it! I found it. Now we just have to get out of here. Please don't choose any more contracts for the minute because we've already got another one to do. We've got to do some tree surgeoning. Guys and girls, it's Titch and Co in the house. Hi Titch, how you doing? How's your stream? Well, clip, Ian. Oh. Off. Right. So, strap it up. Oh. Looks like the stick drifts back on the look toggle. Oh. Yeah, it looks like the stick drifts back on the look toggle while playing farm sim. On the farm stick. I've had it, Tav's had it, the other people have had it. Apparently there is a default thing which you can devote your keys on, but I've already done that once. I think my Farm 6 out of guarantee as well. Right, take this back to the farm, and then it's Deadwood contract time. And you guys have picked it. We didn't come this way last time, but I'm hoping it comes out next to the sawmill, and then it's an easier way out. Yeah, it does. Fucking awesome. Oh, yes, mate. No, it's the other way. Oh, fucking easy way out. I just bought a few fields on my run on this map. Nice. Yeah, I mean, basically what I did when I restarted this, because I like the title says, I'm teaching the wife to play Farm Sim. She wants to learn how to play it for the community reasons, you know, so she can come in, have a gig with everybody, do some gaming, chill out. And yeah, so I've been teaching the wife how to play Farm Sim, and she's been playing on my gear, and now she wants my gear. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you know, we'll get her into it if she wants to really do it. And yeah, we started her out on a big American map simply so she can get used to driving around, operating some machinery, and she aced that. So, well, kind of. So yeah, next step is to bring it into a smaller situation, smaller field, slightly tighter farm, and see how she goes. And then obviously when she gets her own gear, we'll do a bit of multiplayer, and yeah, we'll have some giggles. And then, you know, maybe she'll be confident enough then to go on the community farm. I mean, even if she can only come onto the community farm, have some giggles, and just play for an hour and a half or so. Oh, hello. No, it'll be something, you know, get her interacting with people instead of just me. And the more you do it, and the more you get into it, and the more fun you have, obviously, the more you want to come back and do some more. Right, I've put a new entrance in here. Right, I'm just going to leave this freaking tractor on this thing. That'll do. Right, douche. Right. Dead, would you say? Dickheads. 7 trees. Alright, you guys pick that. I'm going to pick the fucking contract. 9 trees in that little area. Holy fuck. Yeah, that might be an easy one. Not saying that it is easy, but it might be easy. I'm sort of wearing the wrong costume now, Kev. You know that. Well, we found one straight away. Boosh. Oh, 8 to go. That's another one. But think there's one over there as well. Two. Back another side, Matt, you dickhead. You did that before. Right then. Fireman outfit. Log cutting outfit, I'm guessing. Full thingy-majiggy. Full high-vis. Well, there you go. There's the tree outfit if you want it. What are you picking, Kev? Race suit in pink, or you cunt. That one or that one? Lighter or darker? Light or dark, Kev? I did say on the... I don't know. Light. I don't know whether I don't know whether it says it on the... Or you can't... Oh yeah, you can use the colour. There you go, matching. There we go. Dickhead. Could you use a dickhead? Right, three trees. Oh, there's one right there. Beautiful. That's 4. Oh, there's another one. 5. Don't let there's any down here. Not down here. Too many fucking woodland pines. Jesus. No, they're good. Suits me, does it? Cheers, bro. Dickhead. Yeah, thank you. That's 6, 7. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, that's already been cut. Oh, there's that one big cut there. Oh no. Hey. One more. There it is. Hidden in the fucking bush. Boom! Fucking take that booty. Right, back to me grass. What the fuck's me? What? Where the fuck's the thing there? Oh no, that's not there, is it? It's up here. Oh, I took it back. Where is it? Oh, no, they're all out of the field, you daft fucking twat. They're all both over there. Right. Time to check out whether... See, it didn't do it right again. There we go. I wouldn't have thought it got anything else wrong. Get out of town, stop fucking flying up. Yeah, so the next time we come to do these fields, we can go 1, 2, 3, and then go over and do that other one. But that's done. Let's take this back farm. Matt, what F1 qualifying I just watched? Don't say nothing, mate. I watches the thing later on. Oh, hello. We might be hedged. We might be hedged here. Fucking hell, we were hedged then. Can't park there, sir. No. Fucking hedges were freaking tight as fuck, weren't they? Gee, it doesn't matter. It's just a chill out farm. Give it a couple of months, dude, and I'll be playing a challenge map farm. And then, yeah, stuff like that will be not allowed. But this is a chill out farm. Anything goes. Are you speeding in that tractor? Maybe. It's not a tractor, it's a harvester. Don't you fucking start. So I can let out of something that you probably don't want me to let out about you fucking crashing. Can't I? Mm-hmm. Good afternoon, buddy. How you doing? That's right, yeah. Can't read or write, but by Joe, I can drive a combine harvester. Yeah, not too bad, buddy. Not too bad. I was just about to say it's not a combine harvester, but it can combine. And this tool gives you 50% more yield. 50% more yield. Oh, babes, looking very pretty in pink now. Yep. Yep, ask Kev. He likes me in pink. Fucking must have. He chose it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Kev likes me in pink. You're right here first, peoples. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Anybody know that kind of size trailer? What kind of size trailer fits under the Homer beet harvester pipe? The Homer beet harvester pipe. Is that the single one? The Homer beet harvester. Oh, this one. Oh, fuck me, nearly anything can fit under that, dude. If you find the right controls, you can put the boats up and down. Yeah, this one, the does track one. I always use this one. It's the same one, but different. Yeah, if you find the right buttons, the boat goes up and down, dude. Yeah, you just see, guys, I use the Colossus one. why the fuck would I do a root? Well, I have done. I was about to say, why would the fuck would I use normal equipment to do a beet harvest? But I have done. When we had, what was it, the Oaks vintage, and we had the, what was it, the early 80s beet harvesters, I spent 16 hours on a field once with one of them harvesters. 4 rows, 3,000 capacity. Literally, I was doing like like a row and a half and unloading, row and a half and unloading. Like I say, it took me 14, it took me, oh, I had help in the end, but I was on that field for 14 hours. Not because I had to, I'll just get this in there, not because I had to, because I wanted to. Mind you, on one of the American maps we did, I forget which one it was, we had a cheaty harvester then, and I literally spent about 20 hours harvesting something. I forget what it was, carrots maybe? But guys, we did hit the thing this week, so I do have some Streamloops codes to give away. So let me just get that screen up a second. So there's 2 lots because we did hit over 60. But obviously for the week we didn't hit it that well. So here's the first code over on YouTube. And here's the first code over on Twitch. Click on that link, get yourself some free Streamloops packs. And like I say, because we hit over 60, there's a second link going out. Now for those guys on YouTube. And now for those guys going out of there. A new legendary card obtained. Damn. Guys, if you're new to using Streamloops cards, what I will say to you now is that if you have just got farm sim contract ones, please ask for me to go into the contracts before you play them. Because if I don't have that contract or don't have enough time to do that contract, you will lose the card. I give a lot of cards away. I really do. You know, there's 15 packs gone now. If the same happens tomorrow with the numbers, 15 packs go again. You got 3 random packs, 3 random gifts. Well, that's just the chance it is, Bevs. Just goes to show you guys, nobody is exempt from having the shit ones. And I hate that barn door. You ever played that, you cunt? Please don't be the Balin. Please don't be the Balin. If it's the Balin, we might be farming tomorrow. So I can finish it. So that's 2 legendaries gone out. Kev's got one by the looks of it. With his little fucking angel symbol. You know Angel Boy. You absolute toss bag. Oh. Right, guys. After we bail up, I guess we're manually loading on the back of the trailer. You're a bastard as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I do have a timer through Streamloops, guys, but easy manual loading. Oh, do you want to come and do it for me, Lana? And we'll all laugh at you. Oh, fucking love that. But yeah, guys, at the moment, the numbers for free giveaways for Streamleaks packs are 35 and 60. But that only happens... Baz, you fucking amazing twat. Guys, Bazwood is gifting 20 packs of Streamleaks cards. Go claim them now. You're supposed to write in the thing, Mimi, and it'll shout out what you've said. So what would have happened when you got that play card, Mimi, for the shouting loud voice? It's near the play thing. It'll have a box for text. If you'd have typed in, you should have shouted it at me. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, the giveaway for Streamleaks packs are 35 euros over the two formats that I stream to, and then again it's 60. If we keep those up for about 3 or 4 days during the week, they will go up to 1470. But the amount I give away will go up. And fucking GG's Baz for that, dude. Baz is an absolute legend, guys. He supports so many of the streamers. You're a cunt. There, it's gone. All right, let's go get it. I think we'll be doing this tomorrow, guys. I think we'll be manually bailing tomorrow because it's going to take fucking too long. Whoop, hello. I've never had that view before. I've never had that view before, but it's a nice looking view, I gotta admit. Oh, Jesus. I'm going the wrong way. It's a nice looking seat. It really is. You have many times. My Look top hat tab is playing up today. Big star. Only does it in this game. Literally, I gotta be like, I'm like that with the fucking look around. Try and get it to stop. I always wonder where my ass has gone. There's a seat, yeah. Do you know, Kev, if you are playing with other people on a multiplayer and the tractor has 2 seats and they jump up beside you, you know they can sit beside you. I don't think that you get an animated person in the seat, but yeah, they can sit beside you and just watch what you're doing. Yeah, they are. No, dogs are very social compared to our people. You take it, anytime a dog goes out and meets another dog, what does it do? The other dog sniffs its arse. Am I on top of the car? I don't think I'm getting off of there. I really don't think I'm getting off of there. Oh dear. Let's reverse. Oh, yeah, I can't get off. Oh, no, yeah, I'm off. Oh my God. Wait, so I should have sniffed arses instead of saying hello. Yeah. Yeah, guys, claim those Streamloots cars. Baswood was kind enough to gift 20 packs. So if you hadn't done so already, just click on the Streamloots, go into me, and there'll be a thing there saying X amount to claim. And to play them, all you have to do is to go into Streamloots when I'm live. Depending on what game I'm playing, you may have, you know, if you get a choice of what pack to have, you may not get a choice. You know, if you get farming stuff, only play them when I'm playing farming. Get trucking stuff, only play them when I'm trucking. But there's loads there that you can play anytime. Emotes, gifts, scares. So guys, including the 15 I've just given away, that's 35 packs given away today. The Streamloots packs. So not cards, packs. And there's it maybe 3 cards in every pack. When's Maple coming out? Do you know, I don't know. I was hoping Roy was going to be in here so I could ask. Because since I heard him put it in, it's been a while. And this is why his nickname is Bus Wanker. Do you know, I'm very serious about my job when I was driving buses. Very serious. Yeah, so actually, I'm not the wanker. The wankers are in the back. Somebody said this the other day. So they said, "What are you, the wanky?" I'm just a wanker, you cut, yeah, bitch. Yeah, somebody said this the other day. I'm not a bus wanker. I'm a wanky because I'm the driver. Yeah, Dave, I've got the nickname now, thanks to Zeno. So it'll always be what I am. No matter what I do, it'll always be what I am to everybody in the Discord. It's just like Zeno calls me a bus wanker, and I call Windy a chef tart. Because he's a chef. When he wants to be. Did you ever complete a full week? Yeah, fucking loads. In total, within 3 tours of being on the buses, I say being on the buses, I did a year doing coaches. So I did 11 years driving buses in total. 11 years. So yeah, I did complete a week. Thank you, boss bag. Did I complete this field? I don't know what I completed it now. I don't know where I was. That's hay, right? How far across this field did I get? It looks like I completed it. Cheers there. Thanks. Yeah, that looks like it's all hay. All right, I can take this back. So yeah, we've been married 23 years. Together for what, 26, babes? Fucking would have got less for murder. And it's not, to be honest, ever since we've been together, it's not changed anything in the way we speak to each other, take the piss out of each other. It's not changed a fucking thing. You know, it was just to bring in a piece of paper. But yeah. Yeah, it was our 23rd wedding anniversary last week. Poor Devin Diva, her brothers, her sister, and her dad thinks it's poor me. I got to admit, not being too big-headed, but her family loved me. I don't know why, but yeah. especially her mum when she was with us. Thank you, Kev. Cheers, buddy. Well, I'll have to have a word. Why won't this... Oh, that's why it won't disconnect. You'll have to have a word with him. I can tell you now, when it comes to her mum, you will not change your mind, but, well, you won't anyway, because she's in the world above, but you wouldn't change your mind anyway, because I was God's gift to men, almost. Many belated condolences. I like that one. Good one. Contract screen. Unfortunately, mate, I'm trying to finish off these grass contracts before anything else. Plus, it looks like it's going to be tomorrow, but I've got that legendary to complete for manual baling. So yeah, well, there won't be no more contracts today. Well, no more contract parts today. I got a bell, I got a thingy this, I got a bell, 2 fields, or sorry, I got bell 4 fields, and then I got to manually pick up 4 fields. So yeah, I won't have time to do any more contracts today. Yeah, I've met Smiler. Smiler's all right. Couldn't fucking miss him. Came over and went, do you know who I am? I went, you're a cunt, but Smiler, hello. I went, Smiler, hello. Don't forget, let everybody else win something out of the drawers. What are you twat? I'm afraid you get what you get. You get what you get. You know, with me, you know, what you see is what you get, kind of a deal. I don't fucking change. What you see on stream is what you get in real life. Which is what I like about this community also. You know, what you see us on stream, all the streamers that we've got in the community, what you see is what you get with us. We don't change. Or you cunt. Is that finished now? Fuck off with the door! It's a shame you didn't come with him. She was going to, but obviously that amount of walking around the NEC, we've done it lots of times when we used to go Vape Expo twice a year, and yeah, to walk around that far looking at farming equipment, that's not her bag. I mean, she would have gone to the streamer thing later on because there was plenty of seats in that. But yeah, the actual farming bit of it, she wasn't interested in that. I like looking at the equipment. So, and I used to work on a farm, so you know it's interesting for me. And I play this. Yeah, there was lots of people there. I mean, To be honest, not as many as what's at Vape Expo. Vape Expo, yeah, almost double the people in those 4 rooms or 5 rooms that Farm took up. You know, you could almost double the amount of people. And the only difference is with the Vape Expo is a lot of the people that are there have seats, because obviously you're there talking and trying liquids and machines and this and that and the other. So normally every stand's got a seat that you can sit on. And before you say it, guys, don't say the extra person in the car wouldn't have made it to there. I had plenty of power in the car. Thank you, Mimi. It's almost like I'm playing fucking noughts and crosses in this film. Hey? Can I reset you then? Oh, reset? Yeah, you can do reset, just no contract cards. If you want to reset, reset. No? But yeah, just no contract cards, guys. Like I say, I'm probably going to be doing farming tomorrow, guys, so I can do that legendary card for that Tav played. Like I say, it's probably not going to be that much time to be able to do that today, because literally I got to bale these fields and then pick them all up. So what I might do is I might take you up to the baling, and then we'll leave the bales out in the field, and then the first thing tomorrow is we'll pick all of them up. So if Minute's not going to be around tomorrow, guys, we'll stream early and we'll pick those bales up for the legendary contract. Why not? I don't have time. On Minute's had new internet and it's a bit unstable for a little while, I think. I mean, I don't know the whole thing. I know his internet went down. I know he had a engineer out to see him. Other than that, I don't know. Minute don't stream on Sunday. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he does. I mean, Minute's normal schedule is no streaming on Sundays. But you look at the last 5 Sundays, and I think he has every Sunday. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Windy. He's done some Sundays. Yes and no. I mean, sometimes what will happen is Minute will start something, and then Crofty will go, oh, I've got the time, I'll do a bit more. But yeah. Don't forget you're teaching me to cook chops in a minute. Minted lamb chops. It's like, I don't need to teach you, just whack them in with the potatoes for the same amount of time. Whoop. You used to know. Guys, that's the wife. She's off to watch. Can you go now? I don't know. Do you want to go now? It's up to you. You're watching. You're the one watching me. You're like a little pervert. Alexa, start a time for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
What? Look, there's people out there, a lot of people out there that can easily afford that. There's people out there easily can afford 10k now. It's just like Xeno can make me put my LED mask on for about 10 days in total. Fuck, I shouldn't have said that. Gordon, get your head out of the way, I can't see. You're a dick. I knew I fucking shouldn't have said anything. I've just charged it up as well. So, guys, now that this one's active, you can add a minute on with the other redeem. And a change of face. Alexa, add a second timer for 5 minutes.
Second timer, 5 minutes, starting now.
There you go. A visual improvement. You're all a bunch of cunts. Oh. Alexa, add a minute to second timer.
You don't have a timer for 1 second, but there are timers for 5 minutes.
Alexa, add a 1 minute to timer 2.
You have 2 active timers on this device. A 5-minute timer with about 2 minutes and 38 seconds left and a 5-minute timer with about 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. Which one do you want to modify?
The second one.
1 minute added. Your 6-minute timer now has about 5 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Thank you.
Anytime.
I tell you what, Tab, you think that Berserker helmet is bad for heat? You ought to wear this fucking thing. If Miss Moon comes in here now, you know she's going to think this space is for her. You're a superstar. Oh, bollocks. I just sung her. Alexa, Add 5 minutes to first timer.
Have 2 active timers on this device. A 5-minute timer with about 1 minute and 8 seconds left and a 6-minute timer with about 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Which one do you want to modify?
The first one.
5 minutes added. Your 10-minute timer now has about 5 minutes and 53 seconds left.
That's what happens if I sing. Have we just extended the stream at the same time?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Good. So on the mask, guys, we have 3 minutes 12 left. Right, that's the tedding done. And the windrow done. Right, let's go get the baler. What's the biggest bales? Round for hay, round or square? Anybody know? Be square, won't it? Because round's only 220. Well, my round baler only does 140. Oh, cheers, Kev. Already can't see fuck all. Can't fucking see a damn thing. How the fuck can I see that? There you go, did it. Wasn't you? Is that why I say Kev won? I know Petra was you. Whoop. But Kev tried to get me on a duel when I can't fucking see. Alexa, stop. That's the face mask done. There's just no singing timer. Right, let's do round bows, shall we? Sorry, square bows. Square bows have more capacity. So 1 minute 40 on the no singing. I thought you was blaming me for Petra. No. Blaming you for freaking playing a game when I can't fucking see to play it. Right. What size are the bows at the moment? Bow size L. $240s. I haven't tried this baler. This is from the Colossus pack. But a lot of the other Colossus stuff is really, really good. I was using the lizard stuff for a long time. But the lizard forage wagon trailery thingy, it got a bit finicky on one of the fields that I was doing, and it didn't do the full pickup. It was leaving bits behind. No matter how many times I went over it, it left it behind. I went in there with the Colossus stuff and it picked it up. So I'm just going to go for a quick bio break, guys. We're going to do the baling and then we'll end the stream. So we'll do the baling and then we'll end the stream. And the timer's up for singing as well. Did I get anybody with that jump scare? Did I? Anyway, let's do this baling, and then I got a good cookie. Right. Unfold. Turn her on. Well, when I say we get this baling done, we might just do this field for you. Jesus, Kev. Like I say, I got to cook, and the wife's want food, and I want food. It's all right, I've done it. Boss's baler. I mean, it's supposed to be blue, but I've changed the colour and put it black. Well, I'm using black tractors, so. And these are going to go in the hay shed, for the cows and the sheep. What we'll do is when we get enough in front, so I'll soon know within a couple of times playing the game of how long the food's going to last in the sheep and the cows. And then if we get too many, we can sow some. Obviously, these fields are going to be done every 3 months, 4 months. I mean, I think I watched somebody do a comparison between cutting on first cut and cutting on second cut, and how much of a difference it actually made. And I think the person I was watching said that the losses between cutting early and cutting on the second sort of cycle, you actually get more by cutting the first time because of how many cuts you can get. Sometimes you might get 4 cuts a year instead of 3 cuts. And that the actual overage of all the cuts aren't worth waiting, I think they said. Like I said, that's not me. That's somebody I watched on YouTube. That they did a little test, and they were actually getting more out of the grass a year by cutting as soon as it was ready. I've not done that test. It's just something, like I say, I watched it on YouTube, and the guy was doing the thing, and like showed you, I got this off of this field. Next cut, I got this off of the same field. I got this off the same field, and then in the end, how much he got in that year for cutting early on the first opportunity, and then the following month when you can cut when it's grown a bit, he showed the difference, and per year you actually get more by cutting first time around. I forget who it was, but it was a while ago that I watched that. I mean, maybe they've changed some aesthetics in the game and it's changed the other way around, but just passing on the information that I've heard. Yeah, so guys, we'll be back playing this tomorrow, and the thing tomorrow will be I will finish off these fields. So I got bale the other 3 fields, manually load. That reminds me, I've got a telehandler. Manually load the trailer or the truck for each field, and then put them away, even though they're bale shed, so I don't know how I'm going to do that. Probably park outside the thing. And then take the telehandler back and offload. And then we'll quickly spread some fur over the fields. Manually load with a front loader. I don't like. I know some people are going to say there's no difference between the front loader and the telehandler. I think there is. And here's the difference. When I use a telehandler, I will use it like this. When I use a front loader, I will use it externally. Because there's a much better view in a telehandler inside the cab to do bells with. Especially when you're stacking the height, and another thing is when you load down. So, no, sorry, whoa, I just pushed that. So, say I'm using a front loader on, say on the front of this now. From the bonnet down, I can't see fuck all. And you imagine having two arms coming out either side, down on the floor as well. You can't see a damn thing from here. Whereas with a front loader, the arm's sort of one side and you can see everything. Yeah, if you've got a drop nose, if you use a drop nose tractor, yeah, of course. But in my opinion, even though the drop nose tractors are functional, they look shit. Brilliant for throat loader, where yeah, probably is Smiley, probably right on that, mate. But when I'm doing this, I should be using a telehandler, without a shadow of a doubt. And I won't be using anything too brilliant either. Just a 3-prong bell fork. I will be using one of these pile up 4 bells on it. It'll be a single bell fork. I mean, I might be lucky. I might be able to get 2 bells on it if I'm lucky. But yeah, that'll be all tomorrow, no peoples. I mean, it's 5 o'clock now and I still got to cook. That's 40 minutes. So we're not going to get tea till after 6. And I wanted to get on, a bit of thingy-jiggy today as well. Do a bit more on Sunken, on Roadcraft. I don't mind going in to help anybody out, guys, on Roadcraft, but yeah, if you're on the same map as me, you know, I'll be deleting everything that we do together, so that I can do it. Because obviously, if I miss a bit, I mean, the other night we helped Baz on a couple of maps. One I'd already done, so yeah, I saved it, whatever we did. And the second map I finished this morning. But we'd already got slightly further than I was on it, so I'd saved the progress. But if I don't start a map and then finish the map with everybody, I'll be deleting progress. That's the way I'm going to do it during Roadcraft, I think. Is if I start a map with everybody, then yeah, I'll save. If when it comes up saying, do you want to save it if I'm a multiplayer? No. I'll keep my single player save. Downside is, people, if you choose to save it and then when you go back into it, it'll go, you were last playing multiplayer on this map. Do you want to reset it? That means reset the whole fucking lot. Start from beginning. So be careful. Make sure you pick the right thing before, you know, as you're coming out, because that's when you get the choice, when you leave the map. You know, even if you go to the guy, you know, sorry mate, I can't do any more. You know, I'll see you later. When you log out, it will say, do you want to save the multiplayer thing? And if you don't want to, that's your opportunity to say no. If you then save it, that's on you. And if you want to reset it, you reset it back to 0. So yeah, if anyone wants to join me in Discord later, doing a bit of Sunken. Well, I say doing a bit of Sunken. You never know, there might be a spot on somebody else's map after Sunken that, you know, I might be able to join in with and get some more XP and shit. What the fuck's that little bit there? That's weird. Is that all the way up? Or is that just that little bit? That's just that little bit. Yeah, that's very strange. Alright. Let's start this circle from over here because that's the gate. Well, to be honest, it don't really matter where we finish the circle, here or over there, because we're going to bail the 4 fields. And I'm missing bits. I could join you after you're racing? What do you mean you're racing? Guys, Icon City, my code has gone in the chat. If you've got a Stream Deck, Loop Deck, or touch portal device, you might want to check these people out. They are absolutely brilliant for not only game icons to turn your Stream Deck, Loop Deck, or touch portal device into a button box, they also do productivity as well. And don't forget to use my code at checkout, like I say, to get 10% off, which is mad, because like you'd be mad not to. Yeah, thought it might be that. You know, a lot of the videos that you see on TikTok and a few other places of stupid racers are all Gran Turismo 7. I mean, there's some in other places, of course. There's stupid drivers all over the place. I had 2 on iRacing the other day, but a lot of the real stupid drivers are on Gran Turismo 7. Literally half the videos I watch of like decent sim racers reviewing incidents that happen on games. Like I say, most of them are Gran Turismo 7. I mean, literally, I watched one the other day. I forget what track it was on. Literally, they're on the final lap, these 2 guys. They're having some really nice close racing. All of a sudden, the guy in front makes a mistake, goes wide on a corner, the guy behind him passes him clean, and on the very next corner, the guy that was in front takes the other guy out. And so, what the fuck, dude? You lost it yourself, you dickhead. What, the other guy's fault? We might need a couple of 10 and there's actually one for the field and one for the hello baby, one for the field. If you come in asking for dinner, be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute, baby. No, don't come and wait. Just be patient. Thank you. A couple of blips there. If I have to leave some on the, you know, I'll be haying this again. So if I have to leave some on the ground, I have to leave some on the ground. I'm not going to pick every little blip up. Also, we've got periodic ploughing on. So every so often we might need to plough in stone pick. That could be a thing. So yeah, we've got that on. Guys, the guy DJing now is the guy who deals with our, well, deals with you guys when you say if you feel like putting an application to be a presenter on Simulator Radio. This is the guy that does all the hiring. I mean, what he does is he basically he listens to your promo. I was going to say tape, but that's old school. Promo for MP3. Sees if there's any qualities in there that obviously SR can make the most out of, and then calls you in for a live promo. So he'll get you in, he'll test your mic out with you. You know, if he's feeling helpful, he'll like maybe suggest some settings to make it sound better. And then he'll get you to do like 10 seconds of music, present 10 seconds of music, do a musical transition and stuff like that. And if you feel like you can do that, you can put in a request to be a presenter through the Discord or through their website. The Discord is discord.gg/radio, and create a ticket and say that, you know, you wouldn't mind joining Simulator Radio as a presenter. Same as if you're a content creator and you have over 1,000 views, 1,000 follows on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Again, create a ticket in the Discord and say that I would love to be a part of the streamer with Simulator Radio, and they'll check you out and get back to you. Basically, if you make it as such a streamer in that, what will happen is, guys, you will, on their website, whenever you go live on their streamers page, it comes up saying that you're live, so that anybody listening to Simulator Radio on the website can see you're live. And then presenters like me, say that you're live and give you a shout out. So you'll get a shout out live and direct on the radio without you even knowing, if you're not listening. I mean, you don't have to listen, but we recommend that you at least do, if you do, say, 5 shows a week streaming, listen to us like 3 times a week or twice a week. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's all we've got time for today. I'm going to write down, I have to do full manual bailing tomorrow. So full manual bailing. So put in for that. Right then. Who should we go raid, peoples? First off, guys, thanks very much for coming in. What did I have? 3 raids. You guys are amazing. Thank you for those raids. As a streamer, it's absolutely wonderful that you guys think of somebody like myself to come and give your viewers to and trust me to look after you guys. Probably Monday, Farmer. Next time I'm going to be on Sim Radio. Cheers, Taz. Thank you very much. We'll see you in chat after I cook. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much for coming in. You'll be the first to go, I'm afraid, and then we'll find somebody to raid out to. But anyway, guys, we'll see you guys on YouTube next time. Toodles. You guys on Twitch, just hang about. And like I say, we'll raid out. KTX, XR, anybody else? Anybody else you want to recommend for raiding out? Let's get rid of the music. We don't need that anymore. Crash is the only soag on. We raided Crash of the day. And we did raid Crash of the day. I think it was yesterday we raided him. No, we raided our nobody yesterday. It was the day before yesterday. That we raided Crash. Eager's on. Eager will be farming too, won't he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, so I got KTX Roadcraft, XR's farming. I'll tell you what, guys, I want to raid somebody that's farming. XR or Eager? XR? That's 2 for XR. We'll go see XR. XR is a great streamer, guys. No doubt about it. Great talent. Good friend of the community as well. He's part of another great stream team. He's the same as Eager, same stream team as Eager. Yeah, they're two great people. Let's go see XR. I haven't raided XR in a little while as well. In fact, XR the other day, guys, XR the other day was actually IRL farming himself. And I was watching him for a good few hours. I'm a mod, I win. Loser! We'll see you. We'll see you in chat in about an hour, guys, after I cook. But for now, let's go say hi to XR. He's multi-screening and chatting to everybody. But yeah, we're going to go see XR peoples, and we'll see you guys in the soag chat in a few, in a half hour after I cook. Bye, peoples.